Emily had always believed in happy endings. She had married her college sweetheart, Daniel Cooper, a respected architect from Seattle. Together, they had built a small but beautiful life, a cozy home, a loyal golden retriever named Max, and now, a baby on the way. At 7 months pregnant, Emily glowed with quiet happiness. Every morning, she'd touch her growing belly and whisper, "You're already loved more than you'll ever know." But not all love stories stay perfect. Behind Emily's back, Daniel had been seeing someone else, Vanessa, a young real estate agent. To Daniel, it started as a distraction, a way to escape his own insecurities. But for Vanessa, it became an obsession. She wanted Daniel, completely. One cold December morning, Emily had a doctor's appointment at St. Mary's Hospital. Daniel promised to meet her there after a meeting. As Emily sat in the hospital lobby, holding her ultrasound file, she suddenly noticed a woman walking straight toward her, elegant, sharp-eyed, and angry. "Are you Emily Cooper?" the woman asked, voice trembling with suppressed rage. "Yes, I am. Do I know you?" The woman's eyes flashed. "I'm Vanessa, Daniel's real love." Emily froze. Her mind couldn't process the words. "What did you say?" Vanessa's voice rose, echoing through the hall. "You think he loves you because you're pregnant? You're just a burden." Before Emily could react, Vanessa slapped her, hard, in front of nurses and patients. Emily stumbled, her file falling, the ultrasound photo sliding across the floor. Security rushed forward, nurses shouted. Emily gasped in pain and held her belly. "My baby," she cried. Within seconds, she was taken into the emergency room. Vanessa was restrained by guards, still shouting, "He'll come to me. You'll see." When Daniel arrived, panic spread across his face. He saw Emily lying pale and trembling in bed, hooked to monitors. "Emily, oh God, what happened?" Emily turned away, tears rolling silently down her cheeks. A nurse explained everything. Daniel stood frozen, his secret laid bare in front of everyone. "Who is she, Daniel?" Emily whispered. "Tell me she's lying." Daniel couldn't speak. Emily let out a broken laugh. "That's answer enough." The doctors confirmed that, luckily, the baby was safe. But Emily was advised to stay under observation for a few days. When Daniel tried to apologize, she only said, "Please leave. You've done enough." Late that night, Emily lay awake in her hospital bed. The world felt cold and empty. Then came a soft knock. "Mrs. Cooper," a gentle male voice asked. "I'm James Howard, your attending physician." He was in his 40s, kind eyes behind glasses, the kind of face that carried empathy. "I'm fine," Emily whispered weakly. "You're strong," he said, sitting beside her. "But even the strongest need kindness." Something in his calm tone made Emily feel safe. Over the next few days, he checked on her more often than his schedule required, bringing her tea, asking about the baby, sharing quiet stories from his own life. One day, Emily noticed a small pendant around his neck, a silver locket shaped like a heart. "You wear that every day," she said softly. He smiled faintly. "It's the only thing I have left from my daughter. I lost her years ago. She was taken from me when she was just a baby." Emily felt her heart ache for him. "I'm sorry," he nodded. "Life takes away, but sometimes, it gives back in ways we never expect." After Emily was discharged, she decided to move out temporarily and stay with her friend, Grace, in a small countryside cottage. She needed peace. Vanessa had been arrested for assault but released after paying bail. The incident made local headlines: "Jealous mistress attacks. Pregnant wife in hospital." Meanwhile, Daniel kept calling, sending flowers, begging forgiveness. Emily ignored them all. One day, Howard came to visit her for a routine follow-up. He brought baby clothes, soft pastel onesies. "I don't know what to say," Emily said tearfully. "Just promise you'll smile again someday," he said. Then something strange happened. Grace walked in holding a small jewelry box. "This fell from your old moving box. I think it's from your mom's things." Emily opened it, and froze. Inside was an identical silver locket, the same design Howard wore. She opened it. Inside was a baby photo, and the name, Baby Emily Howard. Her hands shook. "Dr. Howard, where did you get your locket?" His expression shifted. Shock, disbelief. "It was my daughter's. She was taken away after my wife died during childbirth. Her name was Emily. The room went silent. Tears streamed down Emily's face. My mother told me I was adopted. She never said from where. Doctor Howard covered his mouth, trembling. You're my daughter. They both cried as they embraced. Father and daughter reunited after 30 years, by sheer fate. From that day, Emily's world slowly began to heal. She stayed close to her biological father, who became her protector and strength during her most fragile months. Dr. Howard moved heaven and earth to support her, attending checkups, preparing a nursery, and ensuring she never felt alone again. Even Grace said, "He's the father you were always meant to have." Daniel, consumed by guilt, tried to meet Emily one last time before the baby was born. She agreed, not for him, but for closure. "I'm sorry," Daniel said, tears streaming down. "I ruined everything. I don't deserve forgiveness." Emily looked at him calmly. "You're right, but I forgive you, not for you, but for me. Because I need peace." He nodded, broken, and walked away forever. Vanessa, meanwhile, checked herself into therapy after learning she might face serious charges if she repeated her violent behavior. For the first time, she sent Emily a letter. Greater than, "I was wrong. I hurt someone who didn't deserve pain. I hope your baby grows up in love, not anger." 9 weeks later, Emily went into labor. The hospital lights, the beeping machines, the nervous breaths, it was all overwhelming. But Howard was right there, holding her hand. "Breathe, sweetheart. You've got this," he said softly. After hours of labor, a baby girl's cry filled the room. Emily sobbed with joy as the nurse placed the tiny bundle in her arms. "Welcome to the world, Hope Grace Howard," she whispered. Dr. Howard smiled through tears. "Hope. That's the perfect name." The nurses, watching them, couldn't hold back their own smiles. It wasn't just a birth. It was the rebirth of a family, one mended by kindness, forgiveness, and fate. A year later, Emily stood in the garden of her new home. Her baby girl laughed in a swing while drive. Howard, now officially her father on paper, pushed gently from behind. Emily had started a small charity for single mothers and women in crisis, naming it the Hope Foundation. Every month, she visited hospitals to meet women who felt broken, telling them her story, showing them that healing was possible. Once, during one of these visits, Vanessa appeared, looking fragile but sober, holding a donation envelope. Emily froze, unsure. Vanessa spoke softly, "I'm in recovery. I'm sorry for everything. I wanted to help your cause." Emily hesitated, then smiled. "Everyone deserves a second chance. Thank you." As they shook hands, the past finally settled, no longer heavy, just a lesson learned. That evening, Emily sat on the porch with her father. "Funny," she said, smiling at the sunset. "If Vanessa hadn't attacked me, we might have never met." Dr. Howard chuckled softly. "Life has strange ways of bringing people home." Emily looked at her daughter playing in the grass. "I want her to grow up knowing kindness. Not anger, not betrayal, but love." Her father nodded. "She will. Because she has you."